From the land of conjurers, flying through the internet to your device like a UAP, hauntingly unexplained and downright weird, this is the Witching Hours, and we are ready to take off in the flash of an eye. Good evening to one and all, wherever and whenever you're listening to this program. I am Johnny the Frost, and joining me, as always, is the medium Jenny Lee. How are you doing, Jenny?
Are you taking off in the flash of an eye on Santa's sleigh?
Santa sleigh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Want to get weird?
I suppose.
This week has been weird.
Mhm.
So welcome in, everyone. It's good to see you all. Welcome.
Sort of, Journey. Sort of. He needs his Santa hat, though. He does own one of
Oh,
those. Where's your
yeah.
Santa hat?
Well, give me a second.
Oh my goodness. Can't take him anywhere. Hey everybody, how are you? Norsk, Journey, Hogsters, Keisha, Luna. Hello. Hogsters, thank you for the resub. Where was it? I've lost it. Wasn't there a resub from Hogsters? Why do I not see it now? Anyway, thanks.
Yeah.
Here's the Santa hat.
Yeah. Hoaxers resubbed for 16 months for a total of 22 months.
I thought I had seen it, but then I couldn't find it again. Oh, and Journey's on a 5-stream streak. Hot diggity dog.
There we go.
And Allison's over on YouTube. Got all the wonderful people here.
So good to see everybody.
Now she's here on Twitch too.
There we go.
How's everybody doing tonight? It's Christmas time.
Yeah, it is the Christmas show for the Witching Hour. So tonight is just tonight. No guests tonight. No. At least no scheduled guests tonight. So we have some, just kind of an idea to hang out, do some Christmassy things this evening.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been a lot going on this week.
Mm-hmm. Not just our dog news.
Yeah, which has been
its own brand of craziness. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has been. But we're going to work with that. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on. Well, with the drones this week, that's been. I don't know. Has this been bigger news than the congressional UAP hearings? I mean, it's been very.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, it's been a weird one. It's just all over the news.
Are we doing the news now?
Yeah, we're going to get into the news, okay. But I'm just talking in general. It's something we're going to get into tonight. It's going to be a lot to talk about. And I'm interested to get everyone's opinion. So maybe we can pop up a poll when we get there.
Sure.
And kind of get everyone's feedback. Are you ready to get into some news?
Let's go.
All right. So the first story tonight for the weird news is NASA is set to touch the sun on Christmas Eve. A milestone in space exploration is just days away as NASA's Parker Solar Probe prepares for its closest approach to the sun on December 24th.
We made something that's not going to melt when it gets to the sun.
Yeah. The spacecraft, which launched in 2018, is set to increase our understanding of our star, also known as the sun. To discuss this mission, so they were talking to a NASA scientist involved in the project. For the first time in history, we have a spacecraft flying closer to the sun than ever before. This is something that scientists have dreamed about since 1958. It's taken over 6 decades to develop the technology capable of withstanding the sun's harsh environment. And now we are just days away from making history. In 1969, we landed humans on the moon for the first time. This Christmas Eve, we're essentially embracing a star.
They send some people there?
Well, a probe. So the long journey to the sun.
Crackly crisp.
While the probe's imminent encounter with the sun is historic, the journey has been anything but straightforward. The probe launched 2018, and yet it has taken this long to get this close to the sun.
They're going to need more than shades, hosters.
Yeah. So the sun is the largest object in our solar system, of course, containing more than 99.8% of its total mass.
Need like some SPF 5 million or something.
Paradoxically, getting closer to it is incredibly difficult because objects launched from Earth inherit our planet's orbital speed. So to approach the sun, the spacecraft had to slow down slightly. The Parker Solar Probe achieved this through a series of gravity assists from Venus. They used Venus 7 times to gradually reduce the spacecraft speed and nudge it closer to the sun. So it's been the approach. The Parker Solar Probe's previous flyby reached a speed fast enough to travel from New York to Tokyo in a minute.
Ooh.
So Parker Solar Probe is already the fastest human-made object, and it continues to break its own records. At its peak speed of about 191 kilometers per second, it could travel from Earth to the moon in just 30 minutes. By comparison, Apollo missions took 3 to 4 days for the same journey. And I actually found out about this, and I was talking about this because I was corrected today. Because I had stated that Voyager 1 was the fastest man-made human object, and I was corrected and told that it is actually this Parker Solar Probe now, just recently. So there we go.
Who corrected you?
A student.
Nice.
Well, I had them look it up. I was trying to get the speed.
Yeah.
And so then something else came up besides the Voyager 1 probe. And I was like, excuse me. So it was interesting. And then it happened.
I didn't even know we were sending anything to the sun.
Yeah.
Why is this not like something that we've heard of before?
Yeah. And a lot of good information, especially the fact that you get some good information from that, and we got all the solar flare stuff happening, so it might be a good time to
I'm sure they planned that out.
Yeah, the solar maximum and all that. So that'll be interesting.
Be cool
number 2,
find the ETs that live on the sun.
Number 2, NASA astronauts homecoming delayed again. NASA says the astronauts
still haven't come home yet.
NASA says that the astronauts stuck on the International Space Station will have to wait even longer to get home. Butch Wilmore and Sudie Williams were due back after just a week when they blasted off in June. Their stay was extended to February because of technical issues with the experimental spacecraft Starliner, which is built by Boeing.
They definitely did not bring enough underwear.
Yeah, for sure. Now, following a delay in launching a new capsule to the ISS, the pair won't be back until late March or possibly April.
Goodness gracious.
NASA said the delay posed no risk to the astronauts. In a statement, NASA stated the International Space Station recently received 2 resupply flights in November and is well stocked with everything the crew needs, including food, water, clothing, and oxygen. The resupply spacecraft also carried special items for the crew to celebrate the holidays aboard the orbital platform.
Did they send some fruitcake?
Most space stations' missions last 6 months, with a few reaching a full year, so the extension to them is already overdue. Their stay in space should not be a problem, according to Dr. Simeon Barber from the university. So there we go. They're going to be there at least till the end of March or April at this point. After only planning on spending 2 weeks there, they're going to be there almost a year.
They're never going to want to go back.
I know, right?
That's enough.
I mean, I guess if you're setting up to be an astronaut, you're ready to go to space. So I guess maybe they're enjoying it.
Wow. Yeah,
maybe they're enjoying it. Maybe they're just. I mean, they get chill on the space station. You got to deal with traffic.
Yeah.
No, all the things you got to deal with are down here on Earth that are pain in the ass. Got to deal with it there. Yeah.
I don't know. That would feel like it would get old after about 2 weeks.
Yeah. staring off into the void of space. I don't know. Well, what's got to be weird about it is other people are leaving, and you're not. So it's
Yeah.
like, hey, can I catch her?
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, it's got to be weird. Mysterious drones shut down airbase in Ohio.
This is the
Right.
story of the century.
Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio was shut down for hours last weekend due to drone activity. The shutdown occurred amid reports of clusters of drone-like objects flying low in the night sky in several states, but very little information has been released about them. Some of the drones or suspected drones have been flying over military installations, alarming residents in states including New Jersey and New York. Officials have attempted to reassure the public that military installations are able to detect and respond to drones, and security personnel are trained to identify them.
But they don't know what they are, and they can't keep track of them or have any surveillance on them.
Yeah.
So everything they just said was a lie.
The FBI had said last week that the drones do not belong to the United States military and the foreign governments are not behind the objects. On Sunday, officials at Wright-Patterson confirmed its airspace was closed for 4 hours on Friday night and early Saturday because of small unmanned aerial systems being spotted in the vicinity.
I just think it's really interesting that it's Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is like the Air Force Base of all the UFO conspiracies, pretty much of ever.
Yeah.
Even before it was called Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, it was like UFO Central. And that's
going all the way back to Roswell. Yeah. The shutdown meant that no airplanes were allowed in and out of the base. Wright-Patterson's official did not divulge the altitude at which the systems were flying, but they said they ranged in different shapes and sizes. Installation leadership has determined none of the incursions impacted our base, our residents, our facilities, and our assets, said Wright-Patterson Public Affairs Chief Robert Perdyman. There is growing bipartisan outrage that the federal government has not offered a clear explanation as to who is behind the confirmed drone sightings. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has asked the Department of Homeland Security to immediately deploy the Robin radar system to get to the bottom of this. We are asking the Department of Homeland Security to deploy special detection systems like the Robin, which use not a linear line of sight, but 360-degree technology that has a much better chance to detect these drones, said Senator Schumer. We're asking the DHS to bring them to New York and the New Jersey area, of course, where the sightings first began, I guess, in New Jersey. Since they have spread to lots of places. I know sightings have been confirmed now in Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, and of course our home, sweet home, Virginia, which evidently has been having sightings for much longer than this over Langley Air Force Base of drone sightings. And then, of course, in Ohio, where Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is. Yeah. There have been reported sightings all around the world. So where we are with this, I have no clue because the media is talking, it's become like this New Jersey thing, but we know this is happening all over.
Yes.
We don't know where they're coming from. The government says they don't know where they're coming from.
Do we have reports of it happening in other places other than the United States?
Yes, I've heard. I haven't. Let me look now. Drone reports and other.
Google it.
There we go. Drones spotted near at least 17 military bases located next to that's Chinese-owned land in the United States. Drone sightings around the world. Oh, that's a YouTube video. We don't want to do that. I don't know. That's something I'll have to look into. Maybe if anybody has any more articles on that, they can share it. Seems like, well, so much of our news is US centric anyway. Like we don't care about what's going on in the rest of the world in our news. So I have heard, but I don't have any confirmed reports of that. And but to continue where we're going here, so we have them all over, up and down the East Coast. There's been sightings reported all kinds of different places inside of the United States. And we don't know where these things come from. The last reports I heard is that they're coming from the ocean. That's coming from the U.S. government.
Frosty, we have a typo in the title. I can't change it because you don't have me set as an editor.
In Twitch?
On YouTube and Twitch, I think.
Oh, let me...
A Pizdo. A Pizdo. 86.
Yeah.
It is.
For some reason, that's like how I have to change, like every time I have to...
That's a medium Jenny Lou move right there.
It'll be something I have to switch post after we're done. That's fine.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do with the information, but we can continue here because the next story for tonight is story 4. President Biden says there's nothing nefarious about recent drone sightings.
You don't even know where he's at.
If you go, I guess if you want information, the president of the United States should provide it, I would imagine, right?
You don't even know where he is. Somebody saying President Biden is saying that.
President Joe Biden sought Tuesday to reassure the public about drones in East Coast states, saying there was nothing alarming about the increased reports of unmanned aircraft sightings.
But they don't know what it is or where they're from.
Nothing nefarious, apparently, Biden told reporters at the White House. We're following it closely. So far, no sense of danger. That was a quote from Joseph Biden.
I'm sure it was.
Biden's remarks, his first public comments on the matter, add to a growing number of reassurances from his administration. Still, the numerous sightings have sparked demands for more information from across the political spectrum, including President-elect Donald Trump, Democratic governor of New York, and members of Congress, amid conspiracy theories and rising public concern tied to the sightings. Biden said Tuesday night that there's a lot of drones authorized up there.
He might have actually said that part.
He did say that part.
Holy moly.
You just can't make this stuff up. We have, I was telling you the other day, I don't know what this is. There's lots of different sightings, and I put some pictures over on Discord. If you want to check out Weird News, if you haven't, I'm sure everyone has seen this, yeah. But if you haven't seen any of the sightings and pictures taken, I put a few of them up on Discord so you can check those out. I noticed Hoaxers had looked at them. Some of these are very obviously drones.
Yes.
And some are very obviously are not obviously drones. They could be drones, but I don't know that they're drones. There's some weird spherical things that are happening out there.
Some of the ones that you showed me definitely have man-made lights on them.
Yes.
But they don't look like a drone that I would be familiar with.
Yeah. And then some of them are just like spherical lights in the sky. And I don't know whether they're drones or not. I don't know what they are.
Ellis saw a video of a guy with a drone intercepting a drone / UFO and having his drone deactivated or shot down.
Yeah, there's all kinds of really weird information here where the drones are getting to these other drones and then they lose contact with them. They disappear. Or they get over top of them. They're not getting off any radio signals. Some of them are loud. We watched that video where they were coming overhead and you can hear it. That's human.
If it's loud, we made it.
Yeah.
Okay. Humans are loud.
Yeah. But then there's some that are
like anything that's quiet.
There's some that are dropping at very fast rates of speed and kind of changing direction and kind of making shapes in the sky and stuff like that. So I have no clue, and I don't pretend to. For me, it's very confusing because I don't know. The information that's being put down it doesn't make any sense. So
no.
More than 1 million drones are lawfully registered with the Federal Aviation Administration, according to a joint statement Monday from the Department of Homeland Security, the FAA, the Defense Department, and the FBI, who all said the sightings are not out of the ordinary and do not pose a national security or public safety risk.
But how do they know if they don't know what it is?
The agency said on Monday that authorities have received more than 5,000 tips in recent weeks, and that among the objects that have been identified were commercial, hobbyist, law enforcement drones, as well as some crew fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, and stars. Intelligence officials briefed members of the House Intelligence Committee on the drone sightings behind closed doors on Tuesday afternoon. And Representative Jim Himes from Connecticut, the panel's top Democrat, said officials had repeatedly assured them that the drones were not being used unlawfully or by people with malign intent.
But how do they know if they don't know what it is?
They have no clue what it is.
Unless
The
they
FBI
know what it is.
The press secretary of the White House was asked about the drones earlier in the week, and they responded that they were told by the Department of Homeland Security that they were not ours and they were not foreign.
So what the hell does that mean? They're not ours and they're not foreign.
I don't know, and that's the thing. And there is no like the only thing I
So
could
what
think
else
is
are
that
they?
there's military activities going on, and they won't release what we're doing with those drones there. That's the only thing I can kind of piece together, is that we are, because of course the military is going to deny things the military doesn't want you to know about, right? I
Mhm.
mean, we just so what are they doing? Well,
Francis Bubu said, I heard a rumor it is the U.S. military protecting America and they don't want to freak Americans out. There is a real threat.
yeah. So kind of
The
going
real
off
threat
what,
being Russia or China or something like that.
yeah. I mean, so here's the thing. There have been rumors going online now that there has been some kind of nuclear weapon or dirty bomb or something that had been released inside the United States, and that's what's going on. It's like a search mission
Oh.
to be able to. But there's been no evidence to substantiate that I've seen so far. Of course, I don't know that there would be.
Yeah.
So of course, on the internet, speculation is rampant. So I don't know if you can believe anything you hear at this point in time, because everyone is just kind of throwing up their own, theories here.
Kellis' theory is that they're hobbyists using new tech that will soon be made illegal.
Well, my thing about these hobbyists, though, Kelleth, if that's, and I'm not saying that that's not true, is that a lot of these drones that I've seen are like the size of cars and buses. So these hobbyists have some pretty multi-million-dollar drones that they're flying. I mean, I've seen lots of drones. I'm familiar with drones. These aren't regular grade drones. Not to mention they don't have a radio signal coming out of them. And then the other thing is, how are they disappearing once they're being contacted by other government drones? Yeah, I mean, I guess so, hoaxers, but I don't know how many. I mean, how many billionaire drone nerds do we have? I don't know. It's been very interesting.
It's a Bond villain.
Yeah, it kind of is a Bond villain. And I had another note down here.
Joe went to the beach and lost his toys.
I mean, it is, I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess we're kind of, and we'll
Dr.
put it in.
Jim.
We'll put it in chat. Maybe we can do a little poll. To see what you guys think it could possibly be. I don't know, but I put a note in here to put in today that also some of these stories I shared tonight are a couple days old, and this story is getting newer all the time, still with no answers. I might say. And part of the reason I kept some of these old stories in to talk about were the ones I had read. I've been busy today. I haven't been able to really catch up on what the latest is today. But nothing's changed because no information is coming out. Lawmakers are fuming. People getting very angry. I was showing you an interview, Jenny, yesterday of someone who was being upset because basically the government wasn't saying anything, and it was a lawmaker who was looking up and seeing them in the sky, and then someone telling them there was something going on. Virginia State Police received more than 150 reports about drone sightings this week.
Virginia State Police.
just Virginia State Police. And I can tell you right now, if I saw something weird in the sky, the last place I would probably call is the Virginia State Police. So if you get 100, that's 150 for them.
100
So
people, yeah, 150 people said we're going to call the state police about this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so here's a question: how many people have reported these things to MUFON?
Oh yeah, good question. Princess Boo Boo said, I think it's the U.S. military. What or why they're doing it, who knows? Huckster said, if it's not aliens, he's going with Princess Boo Boo. And Kellis said, it's America. They're always upset. You're right about that. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. They're always pissed about something. Shoot them down. I mean, my thing is if it's not us and it's not foreign, but we're not supposed to be worried about them, then that leads me to think that they know exactly what it is and they're just not telling us.
So here's something from MUFON. MUFON says, so Ron James, the director of media relations for the Mutual UFO Network, which is based in Cincinnati, had some insights. We've got 30% mystery, 30% misidentification, and 30% mass hysteria, James said. Of note, there is a designated drone corridor in New Jersey area set aside for testing drones of all types. We're seeing pictures and videos that to me and to us at MUFON definitely appear to be fixed-winged or manned aircraft, and we are also seeing things that we can't explain. And I think that kind of sums it up. I think there's a lot of people looking up in the sky right now.
Yeah, because
there's a lot of
them.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people looking up into the sky that aren't used to looking up into the sky.
Yeah, so then they're seeing stuff.
Everything's a UFO.
Like never saw an airplane before.
Yeah, everything's a UFO. Everything's a drone. Everything's a whatever. It's everything except for a plane coming by. And so I think there's a mixture of things. But let's go ahead and start the poll since we're talking about it. Let's do 3 options. If anybody wants to add something, feel free to let me know. But I was thinking we could do: is it UFOs?
Yep.
Is it us?
America.
Drones. Yeah, America, United States, military or government. Is it a mixture?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was thinking. Those 3 options. We can add some other options of people.
You have to do the poll.
I have to do the poll.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can't put it in Twitch. Are you not a mod?
You have me as a mod, but not an editor, so I can't do very much.
Oh, you can just do it from the Twitch page, from the Twitch chat.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to mod.
Nope. I have wonderful people that do those things for me. So no. Add other countries, Hoaxer said, as an option for the poll. Which may or may not include a Bond villain.
Yeah. All right, so we got U.S. government / military.
I think I don't know. I have a lot of theories. We're gonna blame.
All right, I got the poll going. Feel free to click inside the poll if you're over on Twitch, and you can.
What's going on? U.S. government, military, aliens, a mixture, China, or other?
Yeah, 5 options. That's the best I can do.
Somebody really wants it to be aliens.
Keisha thinks it's the Canadians.
Maple is expensive. Yeah, I don't think it's aliens. I think it's humans. What humans? Who knows? Now, here's another question that could have been an option on our poll. Maybe this could fit under other. What if this is very sad, poor attempt at the fake alien invasion that everybody is talking about. All the woo people are talking about. What if they're like,
Yeah,
this is the alien invasion, but clearly it's just us.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever happened to the weather balloon? I'm surprised they haven't just said that was an option of things to
It got
explain what it was.
shot. Yeah, it got shot down over North Carolina right? Project Bluebeam, right? Project Bluebeam is the fake alien invasion.
Yeah.
So, are you saying
Is
this is
that what this
Project
is?
Bluebeam?
Yeah, is this Project Bluebeam? Like they're trying to make people think that it's ETs? But is it
I don't
clearly
know.
just us? Because we're not very good at things.
And I've been looking. I haven't seen anything here. I haven't seen anything here, but just the amount of reports is pretty staggering. So I don't know. So feel free to jump in there, put something in the poll. Let
Kella
us know what
said
you think.
the aliens are also like, WTF for those drones.
I had I don't know. There's a lot of different options for this one, but
Mhm.
one of the things that I think also interests me is the fact that all this is happening right after all the congressional hearing stuff,
Yes. It's very
right?
convenient, isn't it?
It seems way too convenient.
Really convenient.
Like, hey, everyone's paying attention to what's going on with aliens right now. It's probably gotten the most publicity and the most media attention it's ever gotten. And now all of a sudden there's all these weird lights in the skies. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, get your votes in the poll. So far, we have 3 for a mixture, 2 for aliens, and 2 for the US government. Yeah, I mean, we could go all kinds of different ways with this drone story.
Yeah. Allison said I voted for aliens, but I think it's the government testing the reaction of UFOs, the reaction to UFOs.
Yeah. That's another thing I was thinking about too.
Well, that goes back to the heart of the matter, which is,
Hi,
are
Emmer.
we ready? Are we, as a species, as human beings, are we ready for disclosure?
I was listening to, of course, a QHHT with it was a Suzanne Spooner QHHT not too long ago. And the person that was in the session had witnessed the Phoenix Lights.
Okay.
So Suzanne Spooner asked the higher self about the Phoenix Lights, and the answer was that it was ET testing to see how people would react.
Yes. You were telling me about
And
that one.
when the governor came out in an alien suit, they were like, "Yep, it's not time." We'll
Which is
see in another 100 years.
which we probably talked about that before, but and most people, probably
Yeah.
already know, but if people aren't familiar, that guy, the governor, the one who came out in the alien suit and made fun of everything, now talks about how he saw the lights in the sky,
Yeah. Mhm.
and thinks that they could have been extraterrestrial. So, and now he says he feels bad for making fun of it during the time, but he didn't know how else to react. So, I don't know. I will say this, and I kind of agree with Hoaxers. Hoaxer says, my opinion, no, we are not ready for disclosure. Don't think we will ever be ready. And I am kind of on the side with Hoaxers here. We are ready for disclosure. I'm ready for disclosure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jenny, you're
Princess
ready
Boo
for
Boo,
disclosure.
we
Yeah,
are ready for disclosure.
we're ready for disclosure.
They are
If
not
you
ready.
go out in the world and you talk to the average person on the street, I don't know if they're ready for disclosure. If you talk to people who are really attached to their religious paradigms, I don't know if they're ready for disclosure. Some of them are, but some of them definitely are not.
Yeah.
There is a certain percentage of the population that thinks aliens are ET UFOs are tricks being played by demons.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, if we have these things in the sky and landing, I don't know how those people will react. I really don't. We in Europe are. Go ahead and post that up again. From Kelleth, we in Europe are ready for disclosure. Tinfoil hat people aren't ready. Hmm.
We're
I don't know.
tinfoil
I
hat
feel like
people.
we're tinfoil hat people. I feel like the tinfoil hat people
Not
are
really.
ready. To a certain degree. I mean, I guess that depends what you mean. I don't know. I
What
think
was
there's.
the result of the poll? Mine disappeared on me already.
Oh, it did for me too.
I think it was 4. There was 4 votes for a mixture and 2 votes for ETs, 2 votes for the government. So majority of people thought it was a mixture.
A mixture for mixture for
Mhm.
mixture. So for people who are stuck in conspiracies, I don't know. I feel like the UFO community, people who are into UFOs, people who research UFOs, people who listen to UFO podcasts, people who are going to conventions out in out in California, people who are listening to uh, all the great people out there who are trying to inform people about past sightings and stuff like that. Um, trying to think of some names that I'm drawing blanks, but of course, Preston Dennett.
Mhm.
For people, uh, I'm drawing blanks.
That.
George Knapp. George Knapp is the name I was thinking of. George Knapp.
Your brain got stuck.
Guests that we've had on this show. I think I think they're ready, but I don't know that the everyday person necessarily is. I don't know if the everyday person necessarily is. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be an experiment for that. How are people going to react, especially since we have these congressional hearings going on? That to me might be the more plausible explanation.
Hey, Joe.
Welcome in, Joe.
Yeah.
That's almost where I'm at. I think that's a good idea. I think that's in as for who was talking about that in chat. I think that might be it. How are we reacting to these things? What is it like on social media? Because that's going to be a big part of it when this happens.
Mhm.
When disclosure happens, social media is going to play a huge role in that. So how does that
Yeah.
information get spread through social media? How do people
Mhm.
react on social media? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because somebody said that earlier. Here it was, Priestess Wonderland. How quick can they cover it up with social media being so fast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all of a sudden it doesn't matter where it happens. It could happen
Mhm.
in Thailand. It could happen in, the Congo. It could happen in, the Andes. It could happen in Washington, D.C. And when it happens, it's going to be flooding social media instantaneous, in a moment's time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Everybody's
not going
got
to be a controlled.
everybody's got a video camera in their pocket, so
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Princess Boo Boo. People always be afraid of the unknown.
Mhm.
Um, And I haven't, and I don't know about you guys, but I haven't sensed any fear this week. I haven't been afraid of anything that's going on. I've been interested in what's going on.
Yeah.
Um, and I think, for people that I've talked to this week that I've run into and had conversations about this, I think I've gotten kind of the same feeling for the most part. They're interested. People who know what I'm into have been coming and asking me, so what do you think about what's going on? And I'm like, well, I have no clue. Um, Joe says that it seems like an elaborate psyop to him, which I think is kind of goes with what we were kind of saying, Joe,
Yeah.
that it could be just because of its close proximity and time to the congressional hearings and what's been going on with uh, this call for disclosure. Seems to me like it very well could be to see how we react. Probably some real alien stuff mixed in too, though. I think that's what we decided in our poll,
Yeah,
is
it
that
was
there
a
was some
mixture of
kind of
things.
mixture. I know that's what I think that 99% of them can be. I think 99% of them can be identified as either a plane, some kind of aircraft, drone, us, U.S. military, whatever. But I also think that there is a certain percentage of these things that do look quite a bit like the things that have been reported, like the orbs with the diamonds in the middle and kind of some weird, the orbs, especially like with the flashing in the center. I don't know what those are.
I also
So,
think that our military installation has a lot more things that we are aware of, and that a lot of things that people see in the sky is us.
yeah. I think that some people think we have too high of a regard for what we have. I mean, just look at what our president said. Do we have any hope that our U.S. government actually has any kind of advanced intelligence? I don't see any intelligence in our
Well, they
government.
got a lot of drones up there.
They got a lot of drones, and I don't think that. But to be like, and like I was saying before, this is actually really good, because another option for all this, another option for all this is that they are trying to prove all these sightings that we had before and all these things that have been brought up in the congressional hearing. This is a way for them to throw on all that under the bus. All these sightings that the fighter pilots had, the Tic Tacs, the orbs off the coast of Virginia Beach, the Arizona, the lights over Phoenix, all that stuff. Now I feel like it's almost like the government is mocking those sightings by creating these drone sightings and going, look, people thought they were UFOs. See, like, look how stupid they are. There wasn't. It was just drones. We were doing a military exercise, right? And then all of a sudden they're trying to disregard these things. But one of the conversations I had, someone asked me, they said, so do you think these are the same things that they saw in those videos? And I said, hell no, they're not the same thing that they saw in the videos, because they're not traveling 3,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They're not going from point A to halfway across the state in the blink of an eye. These things are
those little Tic Tac
flying over
things.
people, and they sound like they sound like they got a go-kart engine in them. Like, this is not.
They're like a solid object with no lights on it. It's just reflective.
Yeah.
And these are like clearly like there's a light bulb in there. That's a light.
That's
That's
required
a
by the
light
FAA.
bulb. You know.
Yeah, they're like landing
Yeah.
lights, and
Mm-hmm.
there's no way. Then people, I wonder. Another part of this is if they're trying to play these off, like, oh, see those Tic Tacs that you guys saw.
Yeah.
See how? No, this is not what that is. And so I think that's something to be aware of too.
Oh, goodness.
Oh man. All right. Well, that was the news.
Yeah, we had our extra long news segment on these drones. When it first started happening, I was like, are they actually drones, or are they just calling UFOs drones because they don't want people to think that they're UFOs? But then when you actually see some of the footage of them, you're like, oh yeah, that's it's a loud ass thing with a light bulb on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all kinds of things, and I think that's what makes it interesting. Is there's just all kinds of stuff that's being seen. Like, there's orbs, and there's drones, and then there's just lights that are blinking on in the sky and then blinking off. And then I saw a video of one that just like dropped super fast. So it was like, did it descend that fast, which would have been kind of crazy, or did it get shot down? Like, I have no clue. But I think something fish. I smell something. Something don't smell right with any of this. $5 drone with duct tape lights on it. Probably. Cousin Eddie's over there flying his drone.
I don't know. Anyway, what are we doing next, Frosty?
Well, we got a couple things we can do tonight. And once again, for people who are just jumping in, welcome into the Witching Hours. We don't have a scheduled guest tonight. We're just kind of hanging out.
It's the Christmas special.
We get a chance to hang out and talk with chat more without having our guest on, which we're usually having a a wonderful conversation with, the cousin Eddie Force, yeah. Which also was an Independence Day, so I guess there's a connection there.
Oh yeah.
So there's two things that we can go over when we're talking about like end of year stuff.
Yes.
Which
Yes.
has to do with the Twitch recap and the Wrapped for Creators over on
Let's do it.
Spotify.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go, witching hours. Let's go.
All right. So there we go. We got
Our
the
Twitch
recap
recap
for 2024. According to Twitch chat, okay, let's see what we got here. Let's recap the Witching Hours podcast, and we'll do this
look at the streamer.
for the streamer. So we had 87 hours streamed.
Wow.
Which, considering we just do the show once a week, that seems like an awful lot. 44 total streams. How many weeks are in a year? 56?
Something like
Is
that.
that something like that? 53? I'm not good at memorizing numbers. But that's pretty cool. 52. So that's pretty good. That means we only missed out of the whole year. That's not too bad. That's only about what? 8 shows that we missed the whole year.
Mhm.
It's not too bad for me. 44 days streamed, a total watch hours of 1,019. That's
Nice.
Insane. Our top categories are talk shows and podcasts, tarot, and just chatting.
Makes
I don't
sense.
think that surprises anybody. Yeah. The top stream of the year reached 42 viewers.
42. Nice.
Yeah, 42 viewers. 13,878 chats sent.
We do have a chatty
Look
bunch.
at you guys. 13, almost 14,000 chats sent. And there's our top channel notes.
The Dancing Yeti is
Yeah.
top emote, followed by the This Is Weird, the Christmas Bigfoot,
Yeah.
and the Hello and the Alien Santa Hi are coming in pretty close.
Yeah. Having two Christmas emotes in there is kind of surprising. That's good.
Yeah. Biggest fans of the year. Shout out to Keisha Mama, Priestess of Wonderland, Journey of Self-Discovery, good old Hogsters, Void Whisperer Loose, CMC Air Boss, and me. Oh yeah,
Look at
I'm here
you.
every week.
Look at you.
I'm just here every time. Except for like
Whoop.
that one time when Allison was here.
Yeah, I think you missed 2. I think you missed 2 last year. I think Allison was in twice.
Yep.
Maybe. So
Well, you missed one and I missed one, I think.
Oh yeah, I missed one
because your eyeball was messed up.
Yeah, that's right. I was there, but like light was the enemy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So there we go. Awesome. So that's our recap collaborations of the year. We did 2 collaborations. Oh, that's probably stemming back from our
prediction
show from last year.
Yeah, Yo Erica and Priestess of Wonderland. 2
collaborations. We got 11 raids received.
Ooh, really?
Chat. Huh. Yep. 5 from Reptar. Look at that. 5 from Reptar, 2 from Beyond the Shadows, and 1 from Black Sheepy. We've sent 40 raids, which is pretty good because sometimes I felt like we forgot to raid, but there's only 4 times we didn't raid at all.
There was only 4 times we forgot to raid.
That's not that bad. And we've raided Sheepy 10 times, Scorpy 4 times, Yo Erica 4 times.
Nice.
We've had some clips of the year. Oh, and our top viewed featured clip was our anniversary clip.
We'll play it.
Can we play it on there?
Yeah. I played mine. Hello? And then
did it not play on stream?
No, it didn't play.
It played for me. Yeah.
Maybe did it
not
open
working.
in a different window?
No.
Do you have to share a different screen, a different
Oh,
window?
yeah, it does. That's what it is. Let's do that real quick.
Okay.
Stop screen.
I was like,
Present.
what are you waiting for?
Because I hit it. It was playing.
I won't play it for nobody but you.
There we go.
Okay, top clip.
Instead of like people think of like having an ability and then using that to manifest, but what about manifesting the ability?
Oh, I
Yeah.
never thought of that.
You know?
You just blew up everybody's brains just then.
That's what you want to do on these calls.
There we go.
That's what you want to do on these calls. Mark Hunter Brooks.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're gonna
Our
have to
top-
have him back on again soon.
Top played clip of the year is Mark Hunter Brooks. Yes. Perfect. Manifesting the ability. Boo.
124 new followers, 49
Nice.
new subscribers,
Wow.
3 hype trains,
Hype
and
train.
8,490 channel points. spent on the
Really? We don't
channel.
even have anything to spend them on.
I guess that's just from highlighting chat. I
Highlighting
guess,
chat.
yeah.
Wow.
So there we go. The chat badge unlocked.
Sweet.
Rating Grass Toucher of the Year.
Awesome.
So thank you guys. Thank you
Hey.
for all the chats and all the everything's over this last year. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Is there anything? Do we need to see the community? The viewer won't have anything. 'Cause I
No,
don't typically
community is
watch
all
anything.
of Twitch.
Oh
We
yeah,
look
that's
at
right.
it on
That's
on my stream.
right. And I shared my viewer information as Jonathan Frost, but we won't
Yeah.
have any for the witching hours.
So
except for
we can
accidental.
we can also look at our Spotify, you said? Is
Yeah,
that another
yeah.
thing we can look at? I haven't seen that at all either.
So we can present here, share screen, and we will go to the Wrapped.
Wrapped. Oh, that's cute.
Witching hours.
How fancy.
Fans are really into
loving
us
your
this year.
show.
There we go.
Mm. Took it to a whole new level. They tell everybody that.
Mhm. Plus 37% in our followers over on Spotify.
Nice. And then new fans.
81% of your listeners discovered us this year.
Oh wow. That's a lot.
Well, yeah, for people who don't listen to us over on the podcast, and I guess people don't ever get to see the numbers, so you don't really know what's going on, but we have a lot more people who are downloading and watching the podcast over this last year than we did before. So thank you to everyone
Yeah.
who's listening to us on all the podcast platforms.
Absolutely.
Our fans have a clear favorite. The top episode was episode
Really?
37 with Chongor Daniel
Chongor
and
Daniel.
Bioenergy. Yeah, Bioenergy.
Wow. That was a good episode. I like
It
talking.
was a good
to him.
episode. And it was streamed 281% more than our average episode.
Wow.
So
That's
people really enjoyed that
unbelievable.
episode. Yeah.
Who's our audience?
Who is our audience? I think we know who our audience is, although we don't necessarily know on Spotify.
81% weirdos.
Yeah. So we kind of go through the whole age bracket.
Yeah.
over on YouTube, we have very kind of defined who our viewers are, but on Spotify, that's a very wide range.
Yeah.
Pretty evenly split.
Most is 55 plus, followed by 35 to 44.
Mm-hmm.
But then the rest of them have a good sprinkling in there.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like it's pretty widespread all the way
We're
across.
hitting up all the ages.
From the young to the mature. 55 plus grew by 59%.
Nice.
Where in the world are people listening to our podcast?
Oh, cool. Where on the world?
We're streamed in
8
8 different countries.
Wow.
United
is
States is our top country.
You
I
don't
don't.
say.
I don't think that's surprising.
Allison wants to know how does Spotify know how old she is?
Ooh, I don't know, Allison.
Internet knows all.
Hmm.
They
So people are also
like
watching Suspense on Old Time Radio.
Suspense, Richard
Sarah,
Sarrett's Strange Planet.
which Richard Serrett was a guest. He was a guest host for Coast to Coast AM.
Oh, nice.
So
The rest is history. Monsters Among Us. Just creepy, scary stories. Cool. I was wanting to find some new podcasts. So
oh,
that was good. That was good for me.
we do Monsters Among Us or just creepy, scary stories.
Yeah.
90s pop, classic rock, and love songs or the
Love
music.
songs. The music people are listening to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Audiobook genres, religion and spirituality, history, and philosophy.
Makes sense.
Sounds good.
64.
Our videos 64% more than in 2023.
Nice.
Show is in the top 30% of video podcasts on Spotify.
Really? That sounds pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. I'd rather be in the top 30 than the bottom 30, I guess.
That's right. Mm-hmm. What kind of creator are you? What are we? Storyteller.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's pretty good. I would agree with that. They entered the conversation.
Our podcast rating was 5 out of 5.
Nice. Thanks, Keisha.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving your people something to talk about.
There we go. And we did share with our fans. And I
Yes,
have
we did.
downloaded the share without looking at it before I can put that stuff up in Discord.
Oh, Hoaxers left one too. Thanks, Hoaxers.
We had a few reviews. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for the reviews. Thank you for everyone who's downloaded the podcast or listened to it live or whatever. Thank you guys so much. Because it is more people are discovering the podcast and listening to it. And
Yeah,
that's cool.
That was pretty cool. That was the first time that we have looked at that, isn't it?
I think I looked at it last year.
But we didn't share it with everybody.
I probably put something out on Twitter or something with it, with the information, but yeah, not that detailed for sure.
Hey, Mystic, thanks for the alert.
For sure.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's pretty fun, and it's interesting to see how, how things grow around here and how things are going. So
yeah,
you guys don't always get to see under the hood. Not that most would even care, but you get to see we're growing, especially on the podcast. Well, YouTube's done really well this year too. We've reached over 200 this year. We struggled to get to 100, and now we're up to like 235 or something. So we're growing.
Yep,
we're growing over on Spotify and all the podcast places. So it's been great.
Yeah. Yep. Every little bit.
And that's going to be really good because it's going to help us get to talk to even more cool people. That's really the benefit. Yeah.
Why don't we do one of our giveaways?
That's what I was thinking. How about you go first?
Okay. So I have a giveaway from one of our guests. This guest has been on twice. We've had 2 episodes with her. And it is a book that she has written. It's Cheryl Costa. Charmaine's Tales of Wonder, fantastic, weird, and disturbing stories from the amazing, fun Cheryl Costa. So it's going to be our first giveaway of the night. So if you would like to be entered in to win Cheryl's book, please be in the continental United States, because we all know that shipping to other countries is a hot mess. But we are going to be doing a couple of other giveaways, which if you live in a different country, I think it should be okay, because it'll be shipped directly to you. Yeah, especially if you live in outer space, Luce. That is even further. So if you would like to be entered in to win the book, put the word book in the chat, and I will start making a wheel of names. Book, if you want the book.
Book.
Luce, that's hook.
Can hook the book.
Luce that's now you said look.
You can
No,
take a
I'm
look
not-
at the hook book.
I'm not giving away hookers.
Yeah.
So far, the only person who's actually written the word book is Joe. Oh, there goes
Is it like the episode of Jeopardy on Saturday Night Live? Like, just
Yeah.
write the word book.
Just write the word book.
That's BOOK.
Yeah. All you have to do is write the word book, and then there's like nobody writes the word book.
Turd Ferguson. Yeah.
Turd Ferguson. All right, we got Joe and Luce. Anybody else want to enter to win Cheryl Costa's book? It's a short read. I've read it. It's got some pretty interesting stuff in there. My favorite part is about lizard people. There's stories in there about lizard people. And that was my favorite part. I think I asked her when she was on last if she was going to write like a novel or a series of her lizard people stories, and I think she said she was working on it. So nope, hoaxers, I'm not giving away spaghetti either. All right, we got hoaxers, lizard people.
All right, last call. Get your names in.
Yep.
If you want it, we'll go ahead and spin it and win it.
All right, let me present. Share the screen. Wheel of names. Lizard people. Okay. We got Hoagie, Joe, and Luce. Last call if you want to try to win the book. Right now you have a 33% chance. And go. Oh, Keisha wants in. Too late. It's gonna be
There
hoaxers.
we go.
Congratulations.
Congrats, hoaxers. Congrats.
Let me put a post-it note on it. All right. Got my post-it note. Hostess. Congratulations. Winning the book.
Congrats, Hoagie.
Yes, I think
You
I
get it
do
off
still
me?
have your address. If I don't, I will message you and get it again.
And I imagine I don't know. I don't know if we'll be by the probably after Christmas. when we get
Yes.
mailed out.
You gotta wait till I get paid again.
Yeah. And the post
the
office slows down a
giveaways.
little bit. That's a dangerous area to go to right now.
Yes, it is.
All right. So we've gone through the wraps. We did your giveaway. How about we do the next thing I have planned for tonight, which is a new version of the Christmas trivia we did last
trivia.
year.
I gotta get my notebook out so I can keep track.
Yeah.
Clickety click.
So here's what we're gonna do for that. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen here. And we are going to do this the same way we did it last year. There's going to be a slide with the question and then a slide with the answer. So when we're on the question, you are going to put your answer for what you think the answer to the question is. Jenny is going to keep a tally of who gets the most right.
Yep.
And whoever wins tonight, I think we decided Jenny is going to receive a Witching Hours sticker in the mail.
You will get to
Is that what
pick
we have?
what color
Yeah.
Witching Hours sticker you
Yeah,
want
which
if
color
you are
Witching
the
Hours
winner
sticker?
of the trivia.
So let's see how much you know about Christmas. So everyone get ready. Everyone get ready. And we'll get going here.
I like that you got the Christmas cryptids on the slide there. We got Mary Lude and
Yeah, we got Mary Lude.
is that Bell Snickle? What's his name?
Krampus.
Oh, that's supposed to be Krampus.
Yeah.
That's a
Belsnick
scary
and,
looking
yeah,
Krampus.
the alien. Yeah. Yep.
He kind of.
I was thinking, I was actually thinking that we should watch that. We should watch the Krampus movie again this year. I haven't watched it in maybe 5 years.
Yeah, it has been a while.
So maybe that we haven't watched like any Christmas movies yet. What's going on?
I have been watching them.
Oh,
Princess Boo Boo, I think can we does Streamlabs send directly to Australia?
I'm pretty sure that we can. Let me check real quick.
I'm already on it.
I know that we can send stuff to Europe.
Yes,
'Cause we've had
Streamlabs
European winners.
ships to Australia. They offer global shipping,
There we go. So
including
anybody,
Australia.
and we're going to have another giveaway later. So both of those are going to be Streamlab giveaways. So anybody can participate in the next two.
Don't think it costs extra because I think that they make the stuff in your country and they ship it to you from there. So
Or
anybody
somewhere
should be able
closer
to-
by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody should be able to win these. The next two.
Yeah. I wanted to say that our European friends were getting stuff from like Denmark or something, like where they
Yeah.
were making it there.
Mhm.
So, or the Netherlands or something. All right. Let's get going. The Witching Hours Christmas trivia. All right. Who played George Bailey in the Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life?
We were just talking about this movie on my stream last night. All right, put your answer in the chat. If you get it right, I'm gonna keep track of who's got the correct answer. No Googling. No Googling. I'm pointing at you. You gotta just know
Stop.
it or you don't know it.
Quit.
You either know it or you don't know it. No cheating. That was a great guess, Joe Cunningham, Andre the Giant.
Yeah. George Bailey, old George Bailey. From what, the Bailey, what's the name of the bank? The Bailey and Loan.
The Bailey. I just watched it the other day.
Yeah. The building alone. It was the building.
Building alone. Yep.
Bailey building alone. Yeah. So we got some answers in here.
Yeah.
If you want to put an answer in,
It's a good guess.
I'll give you a few more seconds.
I know we were talking about Jim Carrey a lot last night too.
I was talking about Jim Carrey today too. We were talking about the Grinch.
Yeah.
You know,
Last night on stream we were talking about, me and Hoaxers were talking about the Grinch and the Christmas story, Disney's Christmas Carol, and Jim Carrey's the main character in both of those.
Boris Karloff is my favorite.
All right. What is the correct answer?
The correct answer is Jimmy
Stewart. So Keisha and Priestess got each got a point for that question. Congratulations. Jimmy Stewart. Oh, building alone.
Yeah. Jimmy Stewart.
I love you, old drafty house.
All right, the next question. What Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch?
Milk punch. Jimmy Stewart was at the hospital doing a thing when my ex was born and he kissed him on the head. Oh my goodness. That's a good guess, Hoaxers. Eggnog.
That's interesting.
Eggnog. Milk punch. Ugh.
All right. We got a lot of
Right.
answers to this one. People seem pretty
Pretty confident with
confident in
eggnog.
their answers with
Yeah.
eggnog on this one.
All right, what's the answer? It is eggnog. So Hoagsters gets a point. Keisha's got 2 points. Priestess has 2 points. Princess has got a point. Joe has a point. Journey's got a point. Nice job. Luce has got a point,
Yeah.
even though Luce is being very feisty today and put it backwards. I'll count. It'll count.
I had a little bit of milk punch before we got on the show tonight. So
That's an American thing, Luna. You guys don't have eggnog in Italy.
one of Santa's reindeer shares a name with a famous symbol of Valentine's Day. Which reindeer is that?
Which reindeer is the Valentine's Day reindeer?
I was trying to think of a way to maybe for next year to be able to put your answers in anonymously, but I couldn't think of a way to do it. It wouldn't be overly complicated.
It's eggnog's also a Canadian thing.
Oh, we could have had him send Discord messages to you, Jenny, and then you could just be frantically going through Discord.
Oh my God, that sounds like a hot mess. No, I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Journey said they even got spiced eggnog coffee, and dang, it's so yummy with eggnog. I will tell you, I do like eggnog. I will put this out there though. I'm not a huge fan typically of Starbucks. Like there's other coffee that I like better. But at Christmas time, I really do enjoy the gingerbread latte. I'm a gingerbread latte fan. Has anyone had the gingerbread latte? That's the one time I'm like, hey, we should go to Starbucks. And to show you how infrequently I go to Starbucks, I used the gift card, and the date on the gift card was 2016. They still took it though. There was no expiration date on it.
Princess Boo Boo said we could have made a Kahoot.
Oh, we could have, man. See, being educators, we should know that too.
Teachers.
Yeah, we should have. Maybe we'll do that next year. We'll have to put a reminder. Do a Kahoot next year. That would be good.
All right. I think everybody got the answer for that one.
All right.
Cupid.
There we go. Cupid.
Keisha also said Vixen. Vixen could be another one.
In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? And you have to spell it correctly.
Oh, you got to spell it correctly.
I'm just kidding.
That might be people out though. He just said F you. McDuck. Oh goodness. Are we actually doing you have to spell it right?
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey Shadow Max.
Yeah, welcome in.
Okay. And the answer is
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer. All right. Keeping track here.
In the movie A Christmas Story, what was the name of the next door neighbors whose dogs ate the Christmas turkey?
That's a good one. The neighbors of A Christmas Story. No Googling.
Whose dogs ate the goddamn turkey?
I love the dad in that movie. He's the best. Not a finger. Dadgummit Blob.
You didn't like A Christmas Story, Keisha?
Oh,
smokes.
goodness. What? I don't know if we can be friends anymore. This is a travesty.
Soap poisoning.
Some people don't like that movie though. I have heard that more than once, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't something that like we watched every year. I was like a teenager and I was like, still in the channel flipping days. And it just happened to be on TV and I was like bored and it was great. And then I've watched it every Christmas since.
Yeah.
I heard someone else today say that they were not a fan of Elf, but they specifically said they were not a fan of Will Ferrell, that they found Will Ferrell annoying. And so I could see
yeah.
if you didn't like Will Ferrell, you're not going to like Elf. I think the
Luna
question,
doesn't even know what
yeah.
what A Christmas Story is. Oh,
Well, yeah.
Luna. Man. It might be the greatest American Christmas movie of all time.
I found out another thing today. A movie that isn't considered, I like it. It's not considered a popular Christmas movie in America, but it's one of the most popular British Christmas movies.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Is Santa Claus the movie?
Santa Claus the movie, the one that you like from the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay.
My parents took me to see it in the theater for Christmas, like when I was like, really little. It's got John Lithgow in it. He plays the bad guy, John Lithgow, and John Lithgow said that when he goes, like no one knows about that movie in the United States. Typically, he's never asked about it, and when he goes to England, everyone says you're in my favorite Christmas movie.
Oh,
of all time.
really?
So I thought that was kind of interesting too.
Huh. No, not the one with Tim Allen. It's before Tim Allen time.
Yeah, it's like 1985 time,
Yeah.
1986, somewhere right in there.
It's yeah. All right, what's the answer?
The answer is the Bumpuses.
You Bumpuses. So 3 people got it, although Hoaxsters typed Bunpus. I still give you the point.
What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus?
Ooh, this one might be tricky. What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus?
What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus? This is a
Hoaxsters said
GG question.
Himself.
We need to talk to GG or a random British dude or somebody to come in and give us some guidance on this one. We got quite a few answers in here. St. Nicholas. We got a lot of St. Nicholas. Kris Kringle. I am old Kris Kringle, the king of jingling.
Your favorite Christmas movies, The Ref with Dennis. All right, what's the answer?
The answer is
Father Christmas. No one got it. Oh, Kelly got it right at the end. Kelly, I'm going to give you that point because it wasn't out yet on the screen. Father Christmas. Nice job. Too late, Kelly. I already wrote your name down.
In the 1964 classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's faithful elf companion?
Got to get it right and no Googling. Because sometimes I think people hear it wrong and they think it's something, but it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually know what it is and I still get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I know what it is, but I still say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Like when I was giving you my conspiracy theory today,
Yes.
I got it wrong. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll save you guys from
Yes,
from
please.
the whole part of my conspiracy theory. But I showed this movie today, and I'll just say that because it was released in 1964, I was curious whether it had any ties with American propaganda, being that it was made during the height of the Cold War and just a couple of years after the Cuban Missile Crisis. And so now I think I could probably write a book on my theory of how Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the show for television, is an allegory for the Cold War between the Soviet Union and the United States. But if you want to talk to me about that, you can just hit me up in Discord or something. Jane doesn't want to hear it again.
And the answer is
Hermie.
which I think some people think it's Herbie.
Yeah.
Is I've heard people say it as Herbie. It is
Yeah,
not
I think
Herbie.
I say it as Herbie, even though I know it's Hermie.
Hermie.
And we have
Yes.
Journey got Hermie in there.
Yep, there's the
but-
Hermie emote.
we got some good ones in there. Hermie,
Bumbles
Hermie.
bounce.
Pretty good. The Bumble represents the Soviet Union. Okay, let's continue. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas was originally published under what name?
Ah, that's a hard one. He's a bougie elf. No Googling.
We
Let's
see you.
see. Original published name.
We're gonna put
for-
Lightspeed on all your computers.
What was the night before? Yeah, we're gonna let you play Kahoot, but we're gonna watch your computer / phone and make sure that you're not cheating.
We got a totalitarian system here on the witching hours.
Hi, Angel. Bridge own the River Kwai. Yep, that's definitely it, Joe. Definitely.
No clue. I won't get this.
Is anybody gonna get it?
Any
Give you a little bit
ideas?
longer.
What was the original name that 'Twas the Night Before Christmas
Oh,
was
that's a
published
good
under?
Princess Boo Boo, Silent Night.
Mhm.
I think that's also a horror Christmas movie.
Black Christmas, which I haven't seen and I really want to see. It was like it was the movie that inspired Halloween for Carpenter to write Halloween. So
Jingle
I've
Bells.
been want to watch it. Yeah.
All right, what's the answer? Nobody knows. A Visit from St. Nicholas. Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that one?
Mm-mm. Joe saw the Silent Night, Deadly Night in the theaters.
Oh, nice. In one oddball tradition, an ornament shaped like what food item is hidden on the Christmas tree?
I know. In one oddball tradition. What are you trying to say there, Frosty? Huh?
I didn't word that question.
I figured you did. Tamales would be very hard to hide on a Christmas tree.
Angel said apple.
Apple.
Luna said a biscuit. Is that like a biscuit or is
Or
that
like
like
a
cookie
cookie biscuit.
See, we got different biscuits. We got different biscuit things
Potatoes.
going over here. Pudding.
Ooh, onion pudding.
Some-
that would be fun.
Put some Christmas pudding on a tree. So that's one
Cookie.
thing that I feel like Americans don't have a good concept over is like Christmas puddings and stuff. Like we don't do
Yeah,
that.
we
at all.
don't have that. Yeah.
But I'm all about sharing traditions. Like I would love to do some like other countries' traditions and make those part of ours as well. I always find that stuff fascinating.
Yeah.
Figgy pudding. Like what is that?
Pie.
So we
I
actually looked that up.
I have eaten mincemeat pie. It's actually really good.
So figgy pudding is essentially like a raisin or plum pudding.
Which
Yeah.
I guess is in the United States turned into the fruitcake. Right?
Yeah, kind of.
It's
Yeah.
probably an evolution of the figgy pudding.
Now Luna can help us out because I found out that Italy has like some crazy like bomb bread that people make in Italy for Christmas that's kind of like fruitcake, but like way better. From what I've heard. Now
Yeah.
I'm saying that as someone who likes fruitcake. I like fruitcake,
Yeah.
so I'm not trashing fruitcake here. But I heard it explained as like fruitcake, but it's like way better than fruitcake. That's panettone. Panettone. A panettone is what that would be, right?
Panettone.
Panettone.
Princess Boo
Pandoro
Boo.
or panettone.
We did some Christmas crackers last year. I think we did them for New Year's Eve though. They were fun.
Yeah. Crackers. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, what's
And
the answer?
The answer for the oddball tradition is a pickle.
Oh,
It's a
we have
German
a
tradition.
Christmas pickle.
We do have a Christmas
We have
pickle.
a Christmas pickle.
And the first time that we spent our first Christmas together, and you were like, "We got to put up the Christmas pickle," and I said, "What in the
What the hell is
hell?
the Christmas pickle?
What is this craziness?" And now I just include myself into the Christmas pickle tradition now. So,
Yep.
Kellis is also Italian. I knew you were European, Kellis. I didn't know you were Italian. So yeah. So I would like to try some of the panettone because it's everyone. I heard something where people were talking about how awesome it was. So I'm all about it. What's with the pickle? Well, I know originally the Christmas trees would be decorated with food, like people would put apples and stuff in them. But I know that it's a German origin.
I
but
don't know what the tradition of it is. I just know
of
my
why a
German
pickle.
grandma had the Christmas pickle, and she's the one who started it for us. I don't know.
Am I pronouncing that right, Kellis? By the way, panettone has this buttery vanilla taste.
That sounds yummy. The fruit's gross.
Germans and their pickles.
All right, what's the next question?
All right, next question is, in the TV special How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what 3 words best describe the Grinch?
3 words to describe the Grinch.
What 3 words best describe the Grinch?
And go. Ooh, that one sounds good, Luna. Candied fruit, raisins, and chocolate chips. Yeah. Anything with chocolate in it, you know.
What about Australia? What is the go-to Christmas treat? Is it the same thing, some of the same things that we have, or is it something different?
It's trial. Same stuff. Green, greener, and greenest.
Same. Yeah. We do a Christmas stromboli, which will probably offend our Italian friends here because we call it a stromboli, but what it is it is homemade bread that I make from scratch. And then I use mozzarella cheese and like breakfast sausage that's fried up, fold it into like a stromboli, and we cook that thing in the oven. And it's the bomb.
See, in Australia, it's summertime for them. So they're doing prawns.
Yeah,
so they're doing fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, you can like grill out some hamburgers and hot dogs. Not like that's not American, it's an American thing. But yeah. Well, I used to spend Christmases in Cuba and we would like cook a ham on the grill. So
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we ready?
That's the answer.
In the TV special How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what 3 words best describe the Grinch? Stink, stank, stunk.
Stunk. Correct. That's what I thought it was. Okay.
This is a holdover from last year. So all of you who watched the show last year should know this. Pop quiz. What country was St. Nicholas from? The historical St. Nicholas.
No Googling.
And we also know from Rissa Miller was on a couple weeks ago. So
yeah.
Where was good old Saint Nick from?
Got a lot of guesses. Germany, Finland, Austria, Netherlands, North Pole. Duh.
I mean,
Lots of good guesses here.
yeah. Got a lot of places. Got Poland, Germany,
Mhm.
Turkey, Finland, the North Pole, the Netherlands, Austria, Germany.
All right.
Princess Boo Boo said it has to be a Northern Europe country. Got another one for Poland. Hoaxer
South
says
Pole.
Saint Nick from the South Pole.
North Pole is a rumor.
And
All right. What's the
answer
answer?
is Turkey.
Turkey. Chicago.
Smyrna.
That was a good answer.
Yeah, Smyrna, Turkey. We just did the news article too about them finding the possibly finding the bones, the tomb of Saint Nicholas.
Oh,
Last week.
yeah.
Mhm.
Turkey. Poles are a conspiracy.
What artist is most known for creating the modern version of Santa Claus?
Tricky
This is
one.
a tough one.
What
Tough one.
artist?
What artist? And we're looking for a specific person.
No Googling. Coca-Cola is for the win there. Vincent Van Gogh. That would be fun. I think if Vincent Van Gogh was the answer, the Santa Claus would look a lot different.
Coca-Cola for sure. Van Gogh, Andy
Andy
Warhol.
Warhol. That would also be a very different Santa Claus.
And I think Kelleth has a great guess too, which is
Norman Rockwell.
Coca-Cola, Norman Rockwell.
Picasso. Ruling out Picasso.
Yeah, we can rule out Picasso, probably Salvador Dali too.
Mariah Carey.
All right, we ready for this
What's
one?
the answer?
Who is the artist? It was Thomas
Thomas
Nast.
Nast. Nobody got that one.
He was a German immigrant who drew for the Harper's Weekly in the 1800s, and he creates the modern version of Saint Nicholas.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it.
That was it. Oh, okay.
That was it.
All right, let's see the tallies here. All right, we had Mystic had one. Kelleth, who was not participating, had two. Shadow Max had one. Priestess of Wonderland had three. Journey had three. Keisha got four. Princess Boo Boo had four. Joe Cunningham had four. Hoaxsters got six. Good job, Hoaxsters. But the winner chicken dinner of the Christmas trivia was a Void Whisper Loose with 7.
There we go.
Congratulations, Loose.
You get a
Frosty
sticker in the
Joe
mail.
Loose. What they have won. What you can pick from, which color you would like. Congratulations, Loose. Good job, everybody. You were surprised that you got 4.
Here's what we have. We got the Witching Hour stickers down here on the bottom of the store page. So you can pick whatever color you want. Green, the pink, the regular yellow color, or the purple. So the Witching Hour stickers, just tell me what color you want and we will get one out after the holiday.
No, Loose. You can't skip. You won the sticker. Pick a color. Trivia master. What was the colors again? Pink, purple, green, and yellow, right? Pink, purple, green, yellow. All right, Loose wants pink.
Pink. Okay.
Loose is getting the pink
pink.
sticker. Wrote it down. I'm writing with a pink pen. Look at that. All right, Frosty, we have one last thing to do for our Christmas special tonight, correct?
Yeah. We're going to do a giveaway. Another giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. Any item from the Witching Hour store.
Any item. So let's look at our items. What do we have?
We have it up here. So we'll start from the top. We have the Loyal to the Foil shirt, which comes in an array of colors. The
I
Loyal
know
to the
Kelleth
Foil
wants
shirt.
that one.
Yeah, the Loyal to the Foil.
The tinfoil
We also have the Loyal to the Foil ladies
top.
tank top.
We made just for Priestess of Wonderland.
Yeah.
But you
We
can
have-
own one too.
Well, this was different because hers has something special on it, but then I made one since I thought
Oh,
other
yeah.
people might like a tank top.
Mhm.
But that's one of a kind that Allison got.
Allison has a one of a kind one.
One of a kind. Want to get weird t-shirt. We also have the Want to get weird hoodie, which comes in both black and gray. So Want to get weird hoodie. We got coffee mugs. Want to get weird. We got the witching hours. The photo we have on our webpage with the UFO there. The witching hours Want to get weird. We have a stainless steel tumbler. We have mouse pads. We have a patch, and we have the stickers that we looked at earlier. So that's all of our merch. You can pick one item just off the. If you win, you choose what item you want off the store. That could be the T-shirt. That could be the hoodie. That could be a coffee mug. If you need the size or color, let us know, and we'll get that shipped out to you after the holiday.
So people who won already tonight, we're going to exclude you so other people have a chance to win. So that means Hoaxsters and Loose, you guys are out of the runnings. But anybody else that would like to enter to win, and I'm pretty sure that anybody can enter this. We already looked up Australia. Let's look up Italy too. Yes, Streamlabs ships to Italy too, Luna. So anybody can enter to win this one except for Loose and Hoaxsters because they already won stuff tonight. So if you would like to be entered in to pick something from our merch shop to win, put in the word weird. And if you spell it wrong, that's fine. But just try.
There we go. Weird. That's a
Put
good
in
one.
the word weird.
Weird.
We'll see who gets the merch.
Old
right.
witching hours Santa Claus is here. Kris Kringle's St. Nicholas's.
You want someone to say weird like Mr. Weird? All right. I have got Mystic Pudding Wired. Does that count? All right.
Sure. Kelleth, Luna, Joe, Hoaxsters. Or no, not Hoaxsters, because you already won. Princess Boo Boo, Shadowmax, Mystic, Angel.
All right. Do I have everybody? I got Luna, Joe, Shadowmax, Journey, Boo Boo, Mystic, Angel. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Oh, Kelleth. I didn't get Kelleth.
Yeah, Kelleth. Yep, Kelleth is in there.
Okay, got you. Anybody else?
Lou said she had the superior tumbler. She did. She got one of a kind.
Only tumbler.
Before they changed up the.
All right. Last call. I got Luna, Joe, Shadowmax, Journey, Princess Boo Boo, Mystic, Angel, Kelleth. Angel is here, Hoaxsters. Do you not see her? The weird is a mound build to avoid flooding in the Dutch. Yes, I think I've heard of that before, Kelleth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're ready to go.
I'm gonna spin it.
Ready for this Christmas giveaway?
Whether y'all are ready or not.
All right. Let's see who's gonna get some weird merch.
Oh, I thought it was going to be
Shadowmax. It was so close.
Congratulations, Shadowmax. So, Shadowmax, we do not have your address. So please whisper me or Frosty or send it in Discord. You need to, Frosty, make sure you send Shadowmax the link to the merch shop.
The Witching Hours Podcast.com. Just go to the witchinghourspodcast.com and then go to the store. You can go to our website.
And then you need to send us your address, the item that you want, and if the item has different colors, make sure you tell us the color. And if it is clothing, make sure you tell us the size. So those are the things: address, item, color, and or size. Nothing works around here. Frosty, you need to fix the things. Keisha's getting upset with your shit that don't work on here. Fix it.
I'm just the on-air talent. I don't
After
know.
Christmas break, it's gonna be time.
Someone needs to talk to the producer. I don't know what's going
Fix
on.
it. You also are the tech person, so you know.
I mean, the director, the producer. I mean, there's all kinds of people who get on. get in
Director,
on that
producer,
issue.
editor, tech guy, host, co-host. Right now you are the co-host,
I
but
got all that. That's a lot of hats.
in a little while you're gonna have to be the tech guy because you're the person that has to fix it.
I know. I need to jump on there. I need to. Let me make a note to myself here. Fix the things.
Fix it.
Fix.
Keisha's
the
gonna slap you through the computer.
things.
All right. So congratulations, hoaxers, for winning the Charmaine's Tales of Wonder. We'll make sure we get that to you as soon as Christmas time is over. Congratulations, Luce, for winning the sticker and the trivia game. And congratulations, Shadow Max, for winning the big giveaway of a merch item of your choice. Luna's very upset. Flip the tables.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for the Christmas show. It was nice just to be able to kind of chill out and hang out and share in some Christmas, fun with you guys. Let me know if you guys, want to talk about any of the stuff going on with the drones. Throw it in the Discord. Feel free to jump into the Discord over there. If you find any news articles that you think are interesting about it, feel free to go over there and discuss it. I usually try to get a post in throughout the day. I usually check it when I get home from work and stuff like that. So, but thanks guys for coming and hanging out. I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful holidays, no matter how you celebrate. Enjoy, and feel free to share pictures of your festivities as you go along too, if you want. I have a festive channel over there on the Discord, so if you want to put up like pictures of your tree or lights or some of that
or
awesome
that Italian
food,
bread,
the food we were talking about, feel free to
or
share.
your prawns and summer fruit.
And I'll be doing the same, sharing some things from our holiday. So thanks
Hold
again.
on. Don't go anywhere because the Discord link is not correct. So let's get a new Discord link. Hold on. I got it. Use this one or the one that Keisha just put up.
Yeah, you can share pictures of your milk punch, folks.
Yes, your milk punch and your.
I want to see a picture of your milk punch. What does your eggnog look like? Is it homemade eggnog? Is it grocery store eggnog? I haven't done the homemade eggnog. I've thought about doing the homemade eggnog. Jenny is not a fan. So it'd probably be much ado about nothing at that point.
Yeah. But you are going to make homemade. You're going to make homemade gingerbread this year.
We are. I'm going to make homemade gingerbread for the first time.
Not gingerbread cookies, but actual gingerbread.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to make. You make gingerbread cookies every year, but I'm going to make gingerbread this year.
Actual gingerbread.
Doing a little German this year. So
go with our Christmas pickle.
Yeah. So here we go. This will be our last show for this year.
Yep.
We won't be back next week because next week will be the day after Christmas, and that's too much. But we have a big show coming up on January 2nd. We'll have our prediction show, which we're going to be excited about. We're going to have some friends on there to discuss things with us. On the 9th of January, we're going to have Rob Goutreau on, and we're going to talk about pet mediumship and also his trips and ghost investigations in Ireland.
Cool.
And then on January 16th, we're going to have James Rink joining us to talk about super soldiers and black government projects. So maybe this will kind of sneak over into some of this drone stuff if that's what happens to be going on.
Ask him about the drones.
So we're going to have a great start to the new year. Thank you guys so much. We hope you have a wonderful holidays. I will see most of you again tomorrow because I'm going to jump on with your stream tomorrow, Jenny, and we're going to do a little bit of
Yes.
Yule readings.
Tomorrow night we'll
Tarot
be
readings.
doing the Secret Santa, virtual Secret Santa reveal. And then we will be doing a few more giveaways on my channel. And then Frosty and I are going to be doing a few readings together in a collective reading. But remember, it'll be a short stream.
Yeah.
So we have the kiddo coming home tomorrow night.
We got a little bit of time and a lot of stuff to do.
Yes.
So the Christmas season. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. We love you all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you have a wonderful holidays, wonderful Christmas. We'll see a lot of you, I'm sure, tomorrow over on Jenny's stream. Take care, guys. I guess we should probably go right out again. Huh?
For those of you
We hit
listening,
40 out of the 44.
for those of you listening and some other time, some other place.
There you go. You do it.
I don't remember the rest of it.
We will see you all
next
time.
And for those of you.
All right, we got a lot of people on tonight. We got Weird Paul, we got Super Murgatroyd is on. We got the Mystic Village, Blue Light Oracle, Diabolic Tutor. What about Super Murgatroyd? We haven't rated Super in a while.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Time. Sure. Oster said Weird Paul.
Weird Paul. Yeah, Weird Paul is always fun to read.
Love you too, guys. Love you too, Journey.
All right, off we go. This channel is intended for mature audiences, which means none of us
go to bed.
All right, talk to you guys later. Take care. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Yule.